Hello there, it's Hillary and welcome back for another Creative Faith video. Today I'm going to be setting up my planner for the month of February, and I am using one of the planners that I designed that's available on Amazon. It has this one-page vertical layout and I have been really loving it so far this year. Here's a little January flip through. So I absolutely love how it is turning out. So I'm going to set up the monthly layout, and I'm also going to set up, I think, at least hopefully 3 weeks of the weekly layouts. And I will link this planner down below on Amazon if you want to pick it up. And then I also have a setup video for this. So if you want to watch how I kind of got it all ready and put it together and whatnot, definitely check out that video. So for February, I am using a lot of my printables in my Etsy shop. This is my bullet journal from February from 2022, and I loved the kind of ombre heart look, and so I kind of wanted to recreate this in my planner for this year. I also have my planner from 2022 in here, and I just kind of like looking back and seeing what I did last year and kind of what the inspiration was. And so I like kind of just referencing back, and I really loved my weekly layouts that I did last year. So again, I'm probably going to take some inspiration from this and use it for this year as well. And February is a big month because it is my birthday and it is our anniversary and it's Valentine's Day. So there is a lot of fun celebrations happening, and I don't know, I just have always loved Valentine's Day after Christmas. It's my second favorite holiday, and I just love celebrating love. Even, you know, while I was single, every single Valentine's Day up until I started dating my husband, I always loved it. My parents made it such a special day, and we'd have like a Valentine's scavenger hunt, and anyways, it was always just such a fun day. And I don't know, I just love God's love for me, and I love sharing that with others, and I hope you know that you are loved as well. So that is a little bit about February. Again, it's an exciting time, a full time, and I cannot wait to set up my planner. So I'm going to do some time-lapse videos, and then I'll come back at the end and show you how it all came together, as well as share what printables and resources I used. So let's jump in and get started. February. I'm really excited about how it all came together. So here's the title page. So I used my Hearts printable. This is probably one of my most used printables. I love it so much. It has hearts in every single color you could possibly imagine, which means it'll match with all of the different projects. I've used these for the orange ones for fall, and the red and green ones for Christmas, the neutral ones all year long, and the pink and purple ones are especially perfect for February. So I'll have that printable linked down below, and it has some different Bible verses, so that's where this came from. And then I also used my hand-lettered months printable, which is a really great one for setting up your planners. So that's the cover page. And then we have the monthly layout. I kind of struggled a little bit with this one. I put some hearts down, then I took some up, but I landed on this, and so I ended up using one of the neutral ones so that my washi tape would kind of match more. And the numbers are a different shade of pink, but I'm just gonna leave it and go with it. No one's gonna notice that. So I used, again, the Hearts printable, and that's what this verse is from. And then these little numbers are from this sticker book from the Happy Planner, which is a new one, and I'm so glad I picked it up. It is essential dates and numbers, so it just has tons and tons of dates. I have used it a lot already to set up different planners and through the different weekly layouts and things in here, but there's still a ton left, and it's really nice and easy for setting up my planner spreads. And I just highlighted some of the events of the month. And then we have our build tracker page, and again, I used a very similar setup. This month printable is another one that's in my Etsy shop. It has all the months on little rectangles, and I'll link that printable down below too. That's a really good one for your planner setups. And then I use this page for a bill tracker. So I have all of my different bills that I need to pay, time period, the date I pay them. So it's sort of like a financial checklist each month. And this printable is very, very helpful for me because before I had this, was kind of all over the place. I would write in my weekly layouts when I had to pay the bills, but I don't know, it just is nice to have this whole list, and I can just check them off as I go. So this is a printable in my Etsy shop, and I added it to all of the monthly layouts. I just used a tape runner to tape them down so we're ready to go for the whole year. But one of the reasons I love my Creative Faith planners is because they have dot grid pages between each of the monthly layouts, which means you can really customize them and make them your own. But for example, maybe you don't need a bill tracker, but you could use this for a habit tracker or gratitude each day, or you could print pictures from your month and have it be monthly memories. So there's lots of neat ways to customize these planners. So now let's jump to the weekly layouts. So this first spread is the end of January into February. So this is the week of our anniversary, and I used my new Valentine mugs printable from 2023. So I do have one from 2021 that I have used in the past, but I wanted to kind of update the mugs and create a new Valentine's one. So I will have this new 2023 Valentine mugs printable linked down below. And I wanted to be sure to use this one that had this love pattern to it because my husband said this was his favorite one that I did of the pattern papers, and that's actually my hand lettering, and then I used it and added it to this mug. So I wanted to be sure to use one of those for this spread, and I loved this too. Love is patient and kind, because my husband is so patient and so kind, and I love him so much. And I have room for lots of to-dos for the week, and that's that same month's printable I mentioned, and I used some washi tape for a border. So love how that turned out. Then the next week is my birthday week, and I used my pink florals printable, which I'll have linked down below, and some stickers from a sticker book, and I love how this turned out as well. It's just very pretty, and I love florals, so it definitely made sense to do those on my birthday week. And again, spots for to-do list for that week, and yeah, just another really, really pretty spread. So the next week in February is Valentine's Day, and one of my favorite shops is called the Planner Society, and you guys always ask me about where I get these glitter edgers, and these are from the Planner Society, and so is a lot of my favorite washi tape. So like here's a little thing I have, and these 3 washi tapes are all from the Planner Society, as well as this one that I used on this page. So I just think her stuff is so pretty. And last year actually I got this set of Valentine die cuts, and so I wanted to use those, and so all of these little die cuts are from this die cut set, and this little purse thing too is also from the Planner Society. But I just love how pretty this spread is, and I'm super excited to celebrate Valentine's Day with my husband. Our Valentine's tradition is we go get pizza dough and we make a heart-shaped pizza together, and that's our tradition, and it's just really, really fun. I think it's super important to weave traditions into your family culture. And so growing up, our Valentine's tradition was eating cherry chip cake and having Chinese food, and my parents would always do a Valentine's scavenger hunt. So that was my Valentine's traditions growing up, and so it's been really neat to, now that I'm married, have new traditions with my husband. So definitely steal any of those ideas for Valentine's traditions for you and your family. All right, and then this is the last week I set up, so the last full week of February, and I used the Hearts printable again, and this really fun washi tape. I think this is from Felicity Jane, who just went out of business, sadly, actually, but I love just the bold hearts for the last day of the month of love, and this verse, do everything with love, a good, important reminder for us. And it's also the start of Lent and Ash Wednesday. So that is my setup. If you love and love Valentine's printables and heart printables and pinks and reds and things like that, I have a blog post roundup that I'm going to put a link to down below. It has all of my Valentine's Day printables and products, including 5 different free printables that are connected with love. So definitely go check all of those out. Again, they're all in the blog post, so it's really easy to see new Valentine's printables, old ones I have, products I have, physical products, and so definitely wanted to be sure to mention that as well for this season. Lots of fun resources to equip you with for Valentine's journaling. So I hope you know how loved you are, and I hope you loved this setup video. Let me know, what was your favorite page that I shared? I'd love to hear that in the comments below. And do you and your family have any Valentine's traditions? I'd love to hear that as well in the comments. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and again, never forget how loved you are. And I'll see you in the next Creative Faith video. Bye!